On Europa, the Chinese Red Army made their move. Disguised as a Soviet soldier, the CRA major infiltrated a CCA communication outpost and uncovered the route of a convoy transporting a fragment of the original Pegasus device. That fragment was the last unknown, the final loose end that could threaten China's control of lithium. The mission was precise and final. The convoy was ambushed. The Pegasus fragment was destroyed. With it gone, the CRA ensured that no other faction could follow them beyond the Sol system. The lithium and the technology it led to it remained exclusively in Chinese hands. With Europa secured, CRA forces turned their attention back to Ganymede, preparing to remove the final CCA presence once and for all. But while China was sealing the future, the war elsewhere was closing in. On Io, the situation had deteriorated rapidly. The NSDF still held the Fury relics, but getting them off-world had proven far more difficult than expected. Soviet counterattacks intensified, striking with speed and aggression across the narrow land bridges of the moon. Defensive platoons were worn down, supply lines were strained, and time was running out. Grizzly 1 and the remains of the 8th platoon were given a simple directive: escort the relics to the NSDF launch pad and bring them home. This wasn't going to be a clean withdrawal. The CCA knew what was at stake, and they were not about to let the Fury relics slip away. For the NSDF, this wasn't about territory, holding ground. It was about gaining an edge against the Soviet onslaught. Because if the relics were lost here, the balance of power would shift forever. Hey lurkers, welcome back to my channel. We'll be doing Stars and Stripes Mission 10, bringing it home. We are coming back to the hellish landscape that is Io after our refreshing chilly retreat to Europa with bringing these relics home for the NSDF. It seems they're in a bit of a pickle though, so let's get this briefing underway. Battlezone update. On Io, the 1st Astral Cavalry captured a Fury relic, but was unable to get it safely off the moon. 2 other relics were also recovered by the NSDF. The platoons guarding these relics or artifacts joined to transport them to an NSDF launch pad to get them off Io. Unfortunately, most of these forces have been destroyed in a running firefight with the CCA across the narrow ribbons of rock crossing Io's lava fields. Aware of this, Dr. Wilhelm Aachen, CEO of Aachen Industries, the designer of the NSDF's technology, who has been travelling the NSDF fleet since the attack on the moon, personally came to the aid of Grizzly 1 and the tugs carrying the relics, along with elements of the 8th platoon assigned by General Collins. Convenient? With safety almost in sight, the remnants of the NSDF forces are about to make their final push to escape the Fury artifacts, but the CCA has not given up their pursuit. It is very, very convenient that Wilhelm Aachen's here. We'll see if it plays out right. NSDF update. We expect that the CCA will do anything possible to prevent us from getting these relics off Io. You will lead the escort team along the narrow path to the launch site. We expect that the trip will be complicated by CCA artillery and narrow passages restricted by lava fields. Yeah, very narrow passages, alright. And our objective, escort the tugs carrying the Fury artifacts to the launch pads. Oh, this is a tall order. Full bio about Aachen here. Let's read this. Founder and CEO of Aachen Industries, Wilhelm Aachen is a brilliant scientist that was part of the Axis effort to develop technologies to defeat the Allies during World War II. Oh, okay, so it ties into the deep history of the Battlezone lore, where there was actually, I believe there was originally a thing where they were going to try and make it a World War II based game, but that would have banned sales in Germany back in the day. Late in the war, he was injured, losing use of his left eye and hampering use of his left leg. He was captured and brought to America, where he continued his work for the United States. When biometal was discovered, Aachen was allowed, with government assistance, to form the public company Aachen Industries. The covert goal of AI, not artificial intelligence, Aachen Industries, is to develop usable technology from biometal. Aachen's personal goals are to use biometal technology to repair his damaged body. He claims that the wealth required through weapons development is only a means to that end. The CIA suspects he may be hiding greater ambitions. And this guy's with us on the mission. That's okay. Giving details. So we've got an armory access to this mission. Yeah, just some CCA vessels. The Tusker, the CCA missile boat or a rocket tank. And yeah, the tugs. All right, let's get this done.
We beat the Soviets to the relics and finally took the upper hand. Now came our move to fully take advantage of our newfound prize.
It's imperative that we get the relics off Io and back to our engineering facilities on Mars. Your platoon will escort the transports from the base to the launch pad. I've attached some tanks from the 8th platoon to your command. Convoy will follow the nav beacons, so you may want to take your forces to scout ahead.
Grizzly here. Leon. Burning sheet. Moving out.
Alright, so once you get command of units as quickly as possible, you want to do what I did there. Tell them to follow you, go a little bit to the right so the units don't get caught pathing up that hill, and then send them to go after that pack turret while you deal with that. After you've dealt with the 2 flankers, you need to climb this hill over here and kill this cannoneer. This is a very, very tough mission, so don't be afraid if you fail a few times and get caught on ledges like I have. And basically, you won't get much break because the tugs are the worst type of escort, as in they just go at their own speed, they don't listen to you. So send your next one's that turret there, send your units after it, duck down here, keep it out of line of sight, and you want to come up this hill and kill this next cannoneer. You want to avoid losing your units. What did we lose? We lost the Wolverine.
One of the transports is breaking from its pre-programmed path.
This final turret, you can handle it yourself. Hit it with a quick thumper.
What's with the accent?
And tell your units to move up to there.
That bastard's a mole!
Alright. Now, throw yourself a couple of service pods.
Grizzly 1, pursue transport 3 with extreme caution.
And make sure your units pop there.
Transports 1 and 2. Repeat, do not lose transports 1 and 2.
Moving! Rolling! We detect heavy forces ahead, Commander. We're stopping the convoy till the path is clear.
This is your moment for a breather, but you've got one more attack to deal with. While stuff comes in, I'm going to see if I can get a quick snipe in. So a couple of units are going to come over this hill and ambush us. We'll need to stop them. Oh, coming for me. Good kill.
Attacking enemy. No mercy.
Okay, we're good. Alright. So we're not done completely yet. Bring your units back. Fix up these tugs.
Armory here. Armory here. Armory here.
And we have 2 cannoneers to deal with. The first one's pretty easy. Actually, they're both pretty easy in their own right. You want to be careful because we've got a walker over here and behind the ambush point. So drop that on the golem. That should kill the cannoneer. For this one, you want to make sure you hit the cannoneer. The day wrecker should not kill the golem. And that is part of our little condition to move on ahead, is once that golem is destroyed. There's also a couple of turrets there we want to get rid of. So abuse the fact you've got a day wrecker. So keep throwing supply pods out. There is a lot of damage in this mission. And that armory is the only thing keeping you alive. There we go. The walker is still up. Perfect. If we hit everything, there's still a walker in the turret in the corner. We are going to MDM him from 300 meters away. Don't worry about that. That's just from the when the cannoneer was firing. Okay, the golem's weak, but this is the time to arm up. So we're going to throw a heap of pods here. And what I'm going to do is I am going to throw down a... What is it? It's a tag cannon for the Thunderbolt. The reason why I'm getting a tag cannon, one, I don't have access to Shadow missiles. Secondly, the Thunderbolt is running assault weaponry, so it won't have access to... I think it gets access to the thermal... it turns into the thermal shadows or the Predator missile, which we don't want. So instead, I mean, I could actually... Mini Comet's not too bad here. Mini Comet actually will be better. It's like an up-armored, up-gunned Shadower, but it focuses better on heavier units, so it will deal with the tanks decently.
Bomber here.
Let's double check our units.
Grizzly here.
Yeah, it looks like they're all healed up. This unit's still damaged, we've still got one of them.
Grizzly here.
Grab that service pod in front of that tug.
Grizzly here.
Perfect.
Moving.
Everything still needs a bit of a repair.
Grizzly here.
Now,
Rolling.
it could be worthwhile putting better guns on your tanks. I would not recommend it. Maybe put something on the Bobcat if you don't like the stiletto cannon. But the problem is you've got a big fight ahead and you're going to need ammo. So it's the reason why I've changed the Thunderbolt over to the Mini Comets. They use a lot of ammo, but they do a lot of damage too. So, because we're another couple of fights ahead. So once we clear that golem, we are committed. Basically, we are forced to advance. So I'm throwing all that ammo for my squad. There's more up here. Golem's at half health. Quickly hit him with the thump here. There's also that turret in the back, so we'll go up here. There's also a turret over there. That's some nice shooting from me. Looks like we've got the other turret at the back there too, so we're good for turrets. Just the Golem Walker now. We'll deal with it this way. You can drop a Day Wrecker on it, but I'm going to save the Day Wrecker for something else.
Grizzly here. Lead on.
Alright, that's nice and low.
Moving out.
Alright, we're good, perfect timing.
Lead on.
We're moving forward.
Additional CCA forces are entering your area. They're moving in to attack the launch pad.
Okay, just throw it at your own base. So the reason why I'm doing that, this base cannot be saved. But try and get your units to help fight this barracks. Keep an eye on your map, that Day Wrecker's coming in. Getting stragglers.
Grizzly 1, we've lost the launch pad.
Alright, pull back.
Lieutenant Corbett is setting up another launch pad. We'll drop a nav beacon at the launch
They're going to eat your extractor, that's okay.
Attacking enemy. Rolling.
Building lost. Base under attack.
Grizzly here.
Scavenger
There we go.
lost. Base
Day Wrecker just did its thing.
attack.
Finish up the stragglers.
Commander, we've established a second launch pad. Escort the remaining transports there.
Alright, cool. And bring your units forward.
Moving out.
Grizzly here. Lead on.
Get that one behind you.
No mercy.
Base under attack.
Danger, commie Pinko. Grizzly here.
And then you need to go ahead.
No mercy.
Oh, this is dicey.
Grizzly here. Lead on. Herding sheep.
Okay, you need to hold a choke point here. Let the tugs move behind you.
Moving. No mercy. Ain't dirt commie pinko.
They'll keep spawning, so don't be afraid to hold the choke.
Grizzly here. No mercy.
Ammo depleted.
Ain't dirt commie pinko.
Make sure they get over this bridge. You can pull all your units back to here now.
Palmer here.
Rolling. Moving. Rolling. Moving.
And we'll tell them to hold.
Yes, sir.
There's the final launch pad. Alright. Tell them to fight off those final units.
Commander, losing Arkin's transport is a significant setback, but you performed well under the circumstances. Now, it's time to capture that traitor.
And we're done.
Who's next?
That mission is hard. If you have to restart it or make a safety save when the tugs pull up, take a break, by all means do so. There is no shame in saving that. Don't try and do it in one save or one run like I did. Anyway, onto the debriefing. Good work getting the 2 Fury artifacts to the launch pad. We are all surprised by the traitor Arkin. Really? We are fortunate that we still control 2 of the relics, but now that the CCA is one of them, we no longer hold the clear lead in the biometal race that we thought we were going to have. We must recapture the relic and bring that turncoat Arkin back for court-martial that he deserves. We have uncovered a bit more of the history of the Sithonians, and it has made it clear just how important it is that we capture Arkin. Once the Olympian Council uncovered the Learner Complex, they moved quickly to shut down Nexus's new weapon program. They sent their most skilled branch of the Armada, the Hercules Brigade, to deal with the Hydra units defending Nexus 5's research facility. The presence of this elite squadron was a testament to the power of this weapon. Recapturing the Fury Relic is our highest priority. And with that, Bring It Home is done. Let's see what we got up next. Alright, up next we're going back over for the last Red Storm mission. Red Storm Mission 08, Light Up and Let Go. As usual, if you guys like what I'm doing here, like the content I'm creating, and like the series as a whole, please make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.